capital Yerevan, members of the Yazidi religious minority demonstrated in front of the main government building to demand action to aid Yazidis in northern Iraq. The protesters called on Armenian leaders to pressure the UN to help stop what they described as genocide against Yazidis. Police scuffled with the protesters and drove them out of the central square. Thousands of Iraqi Yazidis have fled from Islamic State militants, who have given them an ultimatum to convert to Islam, leave, or be killed. In Ukraine, a convoy of trucks with humanitarian aid bound for the separatist-held Luhansk region left the government-controlled city of Kharkiv. Kyiv officials said the supplies will be handed over to the Red Cross for distribution in the region. The Ukrainian deliveries came as a Russian aid convoy of nearly 300 trucks was approaching the Ukrainian border. Moscow says its convoy is not carrying military aid to separatists. In Moscow, opposition activist Alexei Navalny arrived at a court hearing against him and his brother Oleg on charges of embezzling some $760,000 from French cosmetics company Yves Rocher. Navalny has already received a 5-year suspended sentence on separate financial crimes charges and has been under house arrest since February. He says that all the charges against him are politically motivated. In Moldova, activists staged a performance in front of the Russian embassy in Chisinau to protest against Russia's ban on Moldovan fruits and vegetables. One activist, playing the role of Russian President Vladimir Putin, acted out a scene in which he nearly choked on a Russian apple. The demonstrators later offered fruit to representatives of the Romanian and U.S. embassies to thank those countries for their help in dealing with the Russian embargo. Russia has banned food imports from a number of countries in response to Western sanctions and its neighbors' pursuit of closer ties with the West. In Pakistan, military officers attended an Independence Day celebration in the northern city of Banu at a camp for displaced people from North Waziristan. Commanders told the attendees that the army will root out the Taliban from their region and send civilians back to their homes. Nearly 1 million people have been displaced since the Pakistani military launched an operation against Taliban militants in June. Also in northern Pakistan, displaced people marched in Peshawar to demand that the government help them return to their homes. The protesters held black banners and said that this Independence Day is a day of mourning. And that's the video roundup from Radio Free Europe, Radio Liberty.